Hi guys, it's Katie here, and as you can tell by the title, this video is all about my nose piercing. Check out my rebellious piercings video and how to hide a nose piercings video for other videos related to my nose. So, in this video, I will be going over how I did it, pain and aftercare, and healing time. So, firstly, I was told by my mother I could get my nose pierced at 16, and I'm currently 16, and not many people have money just lying around the house for their needs. You have to take care of wants before needs, which everybody knows. So I didn't exactly have money for it, and I really wanted it, and I didn't really bring up suspicion, which I talk about in my rebellious piercings video. And I did my nose myself. Firstly, I used a sewing needle, and I know I'll get criticism, as with any piercing, firstly done with a sewing needle and secondly done by yourself. So, but this is my personal preference. It was easier and it was cheaper for sure. It literally only cost me 99 cents for the piercing. So anyway, it's my personal preference. It's easier and cheaper, and it's my body, so keep that in mind. So I did it myself, and I actually went really slow. And it's obviously straight because you see I have a ring through it. So I took an empty pen tube. Just take like any pen you can take the ink out of, an empty pen tube, and then keep the cap on it, but make sure there's no holes in the cap, like the end of the cap. So if you put the pen tube in your nose and you like make a dot on your nose so you know where you're piercing it, and slowly put the needle through, because the pen tube firstly evens out the pressure so it doesn't hurt as much if you do it slow or if you do it fast, either way. So firstly evens out the pressure so it doesn't hurt. Secondly, makes your nose piercing straight. So that's what I did, and it healed fine. I mean, I hid it for a while and then I used an earring, which was pretty annoying because it would stab the other side of my nose. It got annoying after a while, and I just literally wanted to take it out and just let it close because it was so annoying. But I was not about to do that because I really wanted this piercing for like the longest. And a couple days later, my best friend actually bought me a real nose stud, and there are several types of nose studs, but my friend got me the basic, it's got a nub on the end. She got me the basic kind, but there are several types of nose rings. You can get the L, and you can also get a corkscrew, which I don't have. I prefer the L's, or the rings, like hoops. So there are a total like 4 types of nose rings. You can get a hoop, an L, the kind with the little nub on the end, or the corkscrew. So I prefer the L's or the hoops. And I've heard that if you get the kind that just pop through with the nub on the end, that your skin can actually close around it. But that's just stories I've heard. So I'm not really too like keen on believing it, but just a FYI. So pain and heal time. It didn't really hurt for me to pierce it. After a while, I just kind of like, it was sore, obviously. Any piercing will be sore, but like actually piercing it, it didn't really hurt. Like, of course, putting a needle on your skin hurts. Like, putting a sharp object up to your skin hurts, but literally, I was going slow and massaging it through, so it literally felt like a pinch, like popping through the last layer of skin. It didn't hurt at all, really. Like, the pain afterwards, any piercing will be sore. It doesn't matter where it is on your body. It doesn't matter if you do it by yourself or get it professionally. It will be sore and it'll get swollen. For me, mine was sore for like 3 days max, and then it was swollen for like same like 3 days. Normally it will be swollen and sore for a few days. That's natural for any piercing anywhere. So heal time, it took me, I've had mine for about 2 months now. And 3 months actually, because it's the beginning of February. I did it in like the end of November. So I've had it for like 3 months now. 2 to 3 months, so yeah. Heal time, it didn't really take long. Like, there will be like pussy, like discharge, and sometimes you'll have to like take the ring out for a minute and squeeze your nose to get it out. And it's kind of gross and weird, but you gotta do it sometimes, especially if it gets infected and you don't want a keloid. That's like kind of a major weird thing you have to do, so I advise you not to do it in public, because you kind of need a mirror to see what you're doing. And same thing with the nose, like putting in a nose ring, make sure you have a mirror. Otherwise, you're gonna like sit there for like ever struggling to put it in. But heal time, it took like a month. That's the average heal time for any nose piercing, is a month. And there's several types of nose piercings. There's septum, there's the side, which is what I have, and there's like bridge, that's kind of your nose. So there's a few different nose piercings you could get. Aftercare, you just really need some H2Ocean. Most people use this for their piercings. Actually, almost everybody uses it for their piercings. You just really need to like get a Q-tip and clean the inside really well, clean the outside really well. Make sure to move the ring so it doesn't like get stuck with crust. You will wake up and there'll be crust around it, so make sure you clean it at least 3 times a day. And to avoid infection, you definitely might want to make sure you clean it and move the ring. So if you guys have questions or if I left anything out, comment below. I will make an answering the questions video about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.